Hi there guys, this video is on Seth Rollins, and this is from an article that was written on Daily DDT. Before we start cursing Seth Rollins for his shocking but inevitable betrayal of the WWE Universe, let us break down why it was always bound to happen. The post-Survivor Series episode of Raw presented several shocking twists and turns, but arguably the most shocking of them all came when former WWE Universal Champion Seth Rollins turned heel on the crowd and the entire Raw roster. Well, I personally didn't think that was him. I don't think he has fully turned heel yet. He may be turning heel, but what he did on Monday, I didn't really think was a heel turn as such. But anyway, I'll continue. Except for the turn itself was not all that shocking. It wasn't predictable, no, but it was a moment that was always bound to happen, whether WWE originally planned for it to happen or not. Let me explain. For the better part of 2019, Seth Rollins, both in and out of character, has likened himself to being a locker room leader and the leading face of Monday Night Rollins. He's championed the red brand and the WWE brand in general several times on social media, almost to his detriment. His attempts to big up his company has gotten him in Twitter squabbles with the likes of Will Ospreay from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Then some harsh comments he directed at his former Shield mate, best known now as AEW's Jon Moxley, didn't position Rollins in the best light either. And most recently he has been adamant about trying to goad CM Punk into one last wrestling match when clearly Punk isn't interested. It's not just that stuff. It goes back to the summer really, and when fans were critical of the lack of chemistry between him and Becky Lynch during their feud with Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. Seth kind of like attacking fans a little bit with that as well. All of this stuff was enough to sour many fans on the Seth Rollins character, and the negative reaction that he has received at a few shows, specifically Hell in a Cell, and a few Raw episodes since then, has made that evident. Given the boos he has continued to receive week in and week out, it seemed inevitable that a Seth Rollins heel turn was either coming or inevitable. WWE may have seemed reluctant at first to push towards that route, given how much they've invested into making Rollins their top babyface and premier superstar on Raw. But sometimes when the reactions become this lukewarm, it just can't be salvaged anymore. Thankfully, WWE seemed to finally not only pull that trigger this past Monday, but did so by allowing Rollins to embrace the public perception of him. Much like how his aforementioned interview comments and tweets seem to suggest about the real man. This now emerging heel character for Rollins means well and only wants the best for his company, but the way he goes about it comes on a little strong. He wants to pull his comrades by their bootstraps, but does so by bashing them mercilessly until the people around him grow to hate him. As history has proven, the best heels are the ones who embrace the negative way that fans view them. Fans think Roddy Piper's a loudmouth. He's turned the volume up. Charlotte Flair is entitled and living off her family name. Call her the Queen and have her fully woo as arrogantly as her daddy used to. Seth Rollins is full of himself and lacks self-awareness. Here, have him give a rah-rah speech and get perplexed when no one responds well to being told they suck. These make for the best characters and often the best storylines. I fully expect the same for Seth Rollins going forward now that he's embraced the hate. As I said earlier, I don't think that was the initial turn. Even if there is going to be a heel turn, there probably will be. I think there very well may be. We'll wait and see over the next few weeks what happens with Seth Rollins and this change of attitude. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like, subscribe and don't forget to share, and I'll see you next time.